Good morning, everybody. How are you today? Hope you're doing great. Are you ready to start our first class or our only video? But well, I'm going to explain the whole activities during this week. Okay, first of all, I want to say thank you for the kids that already, or the guys that already sent me homeworks. They never fail. That's Ruby, that's Raul, that's Kentaro, and that's it. That's all the homework I got. So I want to say congratulations to these 3 kids because you're always sending me your homeworks on time. Maybe sometimes I cannot answer the same day you send me the homework because I have to check other emails, and most of the times I always check the 3 activities, but I send only 1 check answer. Okay, don't worry, because during the class we're going to check on your answers on the activity that you just did. Okay, so we're going to start with this one that it was homework from last week, that it's about writing the correct pronoun. Remember, the pronouns are I, he, she, it, we, you, and they. Okay, in this activity you just have to choose between 4 pronouns that are he, she, it, and they. As I told you last week, we have 3 pronouns that are singular. That means they use the form is. Okay, so that's a clue that you may consider before you answer. If you're going to write one of these 3, or if the answer is one of those 3, he, she, or it, because they are singular, the next word or the following word with the verb to be, the form for verb to be, is going to be is. Okay, so the last one, they, it's a plural. For that, you're going to see that the next answer or the next word the form from verb to be is going to be are. Okay, so that's another clue. Once you find are, you're going to know that the answer is they, because it's the only plural we have in this activity. But I'm going to say the answer for you to check it. I hope you have your worksheets right next to you for you to listen to the correct answer. And if your answer is correct, write a check mark next to the sentence right here. And if it's incorrect, then you need to erase your answer and write the correct one. Okay? So the first one says, it is a palm tree. Because remember, palm tree, it's not, a person. And the only pronoun that we use for that is the pronoun it. Okay? So for the answer is, it is a palm tree. Okay, now look how many children are there. They are more than 1. Okay, so that's a plural. And we have the only pronoun plural right there is they. So the answer is, they play in the hay. This thing right here, it's called hay. Number 3, it says, she can make pancakes, because it's my grandma. My grandma is a woman, like a girl, it's a female. That's why you use the for or the person she. Number 4, they go to school together. Who? The boy and the dog. It doesn't matter that the dog is not a person, because we're talking about 2 people, okay, or 2 human beings. That would be the boy and the dog. Number 5, he has a big hat, because it's a boy. Remember, we use he for male. Okay, boy, grandpa, brother, dad, and cousin, even cousin, that is a male. Number 6, the elephant will not get wet. It has a umbrella. Why did I use it? Because the elephant is not a person, it's an animal. That's why we use it. Number 7, she is a doctor, because it's a lady, it's a woman. It's a female. So that's why we use she. Number 8, he likes to ride a bike. One more time, it's another boy. Number 9, we have a few people right there, and it says, they keep the garden clean together. Because there's more than 1, there are 3. That's why we use the form they. Okay? Now, the next one, this was easy, right? Firefighters. So take your worksheets, because we're going to read it together for you to practice your pronunciation. Firefighters. Firefighters save people, animals, and buildings. by putting out fires. They use a large fire truck with lots of water to do their job. They use big hoses from their trucks to spray water on fires. Firefighters wear special suits and masks. This protects them from the smoke and fire. Firefighters can rescue us from fires and disasters. Okay? So what do firefighters do? They help people. That's the first answer. We have several answers right there. It says save people, number 1. Save animals and buildings, or just putting out fires. That could be another answer. Number 2, what do firefighters use to do their jobs? They wear special suits, this is their suit, and masks to protect themselves from fire and smoke. Okay, you don't have to, you can write the whole thing or just special suits and masks. It's right here. They wear, right here is the verb. What do firefighters use? Wear. Use it's a synonym of wear, but we only use wear when we're talking about clothing. Okay? We can use a shirt. We can wear a shirt, but we cannot say I use a shirt. We have to say I wear a shirt. Okay? Or I wear pants, or I wear a mask, or a hat. Every time you're going to talk about something you put on your body, like clothing, a jacket, a sweater, a coat, a raincoat, everything that you can use to protect your body is going to be wear. We're going to use the verb wear, okay? And number 3, what do firefighters wear? Okay, so this was a tricky question. I hope you have paid attention because as you can see, I made it wrong. What do firefighters use? They don't use a suit, they wear a suit. So this is going to be answer number 3. They wear a special suit and a special mask. And for answer for number 2 is going to be what do they use? Over here is the answer. They use a large fire truck with lots of water to do their job. Okay? So you have to read the answer so you can find the correct verb. Use. Wear on number 3, and it's here. Wear. Okay, that's why it's important to read the whole thing first. So that was activity number 2. And for activity number 2, more community helpers, and it says who's who. I told you there was a word bank right there where you can find the answers from the missing words right here. If you can find the answer or you don't know the meaning of the word, you will able to use Google, okay, to translate the words. So the first one it says, a police officer helps us to keep us safe. Safe. When you were like running and you say, I'm safe. Okay. Number 2, a firefighter uses what does he use to put out fires? A hose. If you remember on last question, we have the same word, hose, to put out fires. Number 3, a doctor gives us when we are sick. What does a doctor give you when you're feeling sick? Medicine, right? So a doctor gives us medicine when we're sick. Number 4, a builder wears what does he wear on? It doesn't say where, but it says on the job to stay safe. And the answer is going to be hard hat. Hard hat sounds like this. A hard hat, it's right here. We cannot see it, but it's right there. It's like a helmet because it's hard and it protects his head. Then, a librarian helps us check out from the public library. If you're talking about a library and a librarian is the people who work in the library, what can she help you with, or what do you take from the library? Books, right? So the answer is books. Number 6, a mail carrier delivers, what does he deliver? Letters. Letters is the answer. Letters to your mailbox. Okay? Number 7. Yes, it's 7. A dentist helps to keep your, the answer is easy because it's the word dentist. Almost like the one you use in Spanish. So dentist right here helps us to protect our teeth or to keep our teeth safe and clean. Teachers helps us or helps you to what? To learn new things. Okay, that's the answer. So I hope you have checked your answers, and now I just have a few minutes for you to listen to the next activities. This is number 1, discussion and questions. We're still talking about community helpers. We're going to keep talking about it for the rest of this month because this one is a short one. We have just 2 weeks. Then it says comprehension. In this occasion, we're going to talk about the vet. So far, we have the police officer, the nurse, the firefighter, and this time we have right here the vet in this one because on the next activity, we have another one, okay? So the comprehension, this is just a sheet. If you don't want to print this one, it's fine because you're going to answer or write the answers on a white sheet in your notebooks, okay? It says, what is this community helper's name? Over here we have very short letters and there's a story about the vet. I'm just going to read a part, okay? A vet is a doctor who takes care of animals. He went to a special school to learn how to do his job well. He does many things like give animal shots and help them have their babies. So that's a part of the story, and we have right here the questions you need to answer. Activity number 2. This is number 3. And activity number, oh my God, I lost my community health worker. Okay, so as I show you the last one, I'm going to explain this one to you. And one more time, we're repeating and reviewing verb to be. We have the clue right here. I and the form is Okay, I am, you are, he is, she is. We have the correct form for each one of the pronouns. Okay, so you just have to write are, or is on the line. Okay, it's so easy because you have most of the sentence have already the pronoun. If you cannot find it or you have something like my family, think about what pronoun can you use when you're gonna say my family or we're gonna talk about the family. We use a plural, right? It could be we or it could be they. Okay, but in this time I think we're gonna talk about we. Is it? No, guess what? My family, it is a plural because we're talking about a lot of family members. But it uses the form is because there's only one family. It doesn't say my families. Okay? So you can say it's a plural because family involves a lot of people. But this one is going to, if I put it, wait a minute because I'm going to put it in, then I have to finish explain this to you. So, my family is a pronoun, but it's not right here. It is implied. So we're going to use the form is. I'm giving you this answer because it's kind of hard. I will explain the reason why later, but now I just want you to get this clear. My family, it could be a plural because you say my family is my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister. But this time we're just talking about one family. So that's why you need to use the word is or the form is, okay? Now, number 3, we have the name Sam, but we also have the name or the family member that is brother. So which one can you use to name brother? Obviously he, right? Because he is the form or the pronoun we use for males or brothers or fathers or grandpas, okay? So this is activity number 2, and activity number 3, it's going to appear right in a minute. It's another community worker like the ones we already saw, and it's this one right here, another one about reading and answering some questions, reading and comprehension. There's the firefighter that we already saw, and this is our community worker. Remember, we were going to see 2 today. The first activity was about the vet. Well, the second community worker is going to be dentist. This is because we just have, we have like 3 more weeks for working, and we need to see as much community workers as we can, okay? So dentist, and we have the answers right here, almost the same that you did with the firefighter. So I think you're gonna find it easier, okay? So any question, any doubt, please let me know. Write it on the comments on the video or send it to my email. Remember my email, it's on the description. Okay, so see you later. Bye-bye.